Today's topic is books. Part 1. Style questions.
Do you enjoy reading?
Yes, absolutely. A great way to relax, to learn something new is to peruse a book. I'm so addicted to reading that, sometimes I can't even fall asleep without an hour of bedtime reading.
What is the last book you read? And did you like it?
The last book I've read is Theatre, written by William Somerset Maugham, and I absolutely enjoyed it. Maugham is my favorite writer of all time, and I've read his novel, from cover to cover, in 2 days. I was truly captivated by the characters, and the unraveling of the plot.
Do you usually read for leisure or for work purposes?
Well, I have to do a certain amount of reading as part of my job, but I probably read more for enjoyment. I pick up a newspaper most days, and I usually have a book on the go.
What kinds of books did you like reading when you were a child?
Well, I remember when I was a kid, I'd like to take some historical books from my father's bookshelf, and read the historical stories, which were really entertaining and educational to me. As a result, I'm very familiar with our Chinese ancient history.
Part 2. Style task.
Describe your favorite book. You should say, what is the name of the book? When did you read it? Tell about the book briefly.
I am not bookworm and I am not fond of reading books, though I cannot say the same for 7 Rejections. I have read this book for at least 50 times. The book is just mind-blowing. I read about this book on the internet, and I eventually bought this book from Amazon.com because the book was not available in my country. I read the book 4 months ago and this gave me a lot of inspiration. The book has 70 pages, and every page is so gripping and intriguing that once a person starts reading the book, it is impossible to leave it and do something else. You know, the exciting part is that a movie is also being made of this book, and I hope that the movie is a big hit. It takes me a lot of time to a novel, but read this novel in 1 day. The book is about a person who gets rejected by 7 girls because he is poor. The book describes the story. It takes me a lot of time to a novel, but read this novel in 1 day. The book is about a person who gets rejected by 7 girls because he is poor. The book describes the story of this man who could not bear his insult, and then he eventually starts working for his business. The book tells about his struggle and how he becomes a billionaire. The way I am telling you might think that the man was taking revenge, but actually the book clearly describes that everything the man does is not out of revenge, but because of love. The story tells that without money a person is not only deprived of the big house and car, but also of love.
Part 3. Style questions.
Do you believe people should read books?
Yes, I definitely believe that people should read books. I have 2 reasons for saying this. First, the books give us tremendous amount of knowledge, and the second reason is that we can improve language skills by reading books.
Do you think it's important that children read regularly?
Definitely. I think reading is possibly the most important skill that children learn. The ability to read opens the door to all aspects of education.
Do you think bookshops will survive the digital revolution?
I think so. At least, I hope so. I love flicking through books in a bookshop. Online shopping is useful, finding out on Amazon if a book you want has got a good review, maybe getting one that is difficult to find, but I still love the experience of being in a bookshop.